Grand Strand is home to beautiful beaches, immaculate golf courses, exciting nightlife, and fun activities for all ages. Unfortunately, not every day is a day at the beach, but legal help is always within your reach. You need an experienced attorney working to secure the best possible outcome for you. When legal issues threaten to cloud your day at the beach, contact the law firm of McCutchen, Vaught Geddie today, and let us assist you with your claim.
We are your lawyers at the beach.
And that's what we're talking about, your lawyers at the beach, McCutchen, Vaught Geddie, and they've got all your answers to any questions you might have. They can help you out.
These guys can do it. Now today we want to ask you some questions about what is Fair Debt Collection Practice Act, and what is this act designed to do?
Well, the FDCPA, for short, it sounds better sometimes to say it like that, is it's an act to protect the debtors from unfair collection practices by the creditors. So what you do is you have to follow certain guidelines. You can't call them at certain times. You can't harass them. You can't do send mail repeatedly throughout the week. So we use that in our Homeowner Collections Department Act, so in our Homeowner Collections Department, so that we can follow the guidelines and collect the debt and not harass the debtors.
So there's a right time to do it?
There's a right time to collect the debt and a wrong time to collect the debt.
All right, all right. All right, now what are the steps in HOA that must take if an owner has not been making their monthly or quarterly HOA assessments?
Well, generally when the HOA or the property manager will send a 30, 60, 90-day letter to the owner to let them know that there is an outstanding arrearage on the account, which is important because there's the associations usually plan an annual budget. The annual budget has they expect everybody to make their payments. So they can't beautify the neighborhood, keep up with the pool, the common grounds, and everything. So if they don't get that money, then they can't do the beautification of the community. So after the demand letter, they usually send it to us, and then we make demand on the owner, and they get 30 days to respond to us. And if we don't hear anything from them, we proceed forward with the lien. With the lien,
okay. So once the lien has been filed on the property and no payment has been made by the owner, what's the next legal step then?
Well, after that, we usually contact the association and we ask them, how would you like us to proceed? Would you like us to move forward with the foreclosure process, which you foreclose the lien just like you would a mortgage foreclosure, or do they want us to keep the lien on the property and then they have a lien on the property and sometimes they want to stop there. But if we move forward with the foreclosure process, then we just move it forward. We file an action in the courts. We refer it over to the master. We have a hearing, and then we usually set the property. After that, we notice it for sale. Then we set the property for sale, sell it on the courthouse steps, just like mortgage companies foreclose on.
So you can foreclose on that property for not paying their HOs.
Yes, yes.
And unfortunately, in this area, this is kind of a common problem.
Yeah, and if they get the title to the property usually if you move all the way there. So the associations need to weigh the pros and cons. Are the lenders moving forward with their foreclosure? How much is a person in debt? And there's certain pros and cons of moving forward with the action.
Right. So if you need to know something, these guys can help you out.
That's right. You can visit yourlawyersatthebeach.com, or if you happen to have a question, well, email us at legaladvice@wpde.com, and we will get those questions answered for you. And don't forget, if you go to carolinalive.com, you can find all of these interviews on a bunch of different topics right there on carolinalive.com. Stick with us.
Thank you.
We'll be right back in just a moment.